Hey, folks, welcome to Wednesday night hockey with the Fargo Moorhead Adult Hockey Club. First game of this evening is the Mountaineers taking on the Guardians. And Matt Baker, the captain, has it out of the offensive zone for the Mountaineers. Pushed back to neutral ice where Cole Berger controls. Spins away from pressure from Grube and slings it up the boards for Lee. Lee tries to tip it into the zone. Gorman tying up with him. Puck along the boards here. Finally comes free to Anderson. Tries to clear the zone. It bounces off Hayden Kraft, but the Guardians able to hang with it at least for a moment. Tip back to the Mountaineers' blue line and through neutral ice back into the offensive zone we go for the Mountaineers towards the net. And an early goal here. I think Hayden Kraft got that one. That one's going to come at 14-16, less than a minute gone here in period number one. Our first period, of course, is up for grabs, I guess. Not in terms of goals, but in terms of sponsorships. So if you've got a business or event that you'd like to promote to our live stream audience, we'd love to work with you on air. Just email us at advertising@fmahockey.com. That's advertising@fmahockey.com. McGee plays back for Berger. Tipped forward. Bergiori. There you hear the announcement from Tristan Murrick. It is Kraft on the goal. Puck off the near boards. Helbling plays it, and it's taken out of the air by Austin Cody. Back through neutral ice. Guardians into the offensive zone. Shot on loose out front and sticked away by Berger. Nice job by the Mountaineers defenseman to get that out of harm's way. Helbing tries to free up a loose puck. It's taken away by Cody, though, into the offensive zone. Cody is shot on and right into the glove of Offit for a whistle. So, face-off coming up here out of the Mountaineers zone, 13:33. Still to play, period number one. Official set. Both teams ready for the draw. Face-off away to the corner. He's tangling up along the blue line. Dostert moves it in. It's sticked away by Offit. Back to the other corner. Tip to the blue line. Held in. Cody controls from the top of the circles. Right up front for Dostert. Oh, and it's swept off his stick. Jory in to get a puck. He'll play it off the boards. Cram back for Jory. Jory spinning away from stick check from Cody. Into the offensive zone goes Helbing. She takes a look. Weaving right out in front by the slot on a backhander towards the net, but it's blocked by Nathan Siegel and cleared the length of the ice. Offit not taking any chances there. He's got the stick down and ready to fend that one off if it made its way towards the net at all, but it glides just past the net for an icing call. So face-off coming back down to the Guardian zone. This icing call is brought to you by Urban Toad Media. From business cards to billboards, headshots, commercial, and product photography, Urban Toad Media produces the quality marketing materials that reflect the high standards of your business. Make a statement with professional graphic design and photography from Urban Toad Media. Visit urbantoadmedia.com. Puck trickles over the blue line. The Mountaineers collect it here. Try to head back into the offensive zone. Lee plays off the boards, works around Cody, but sticked away by Siegel. Nathan Siegel battling along the boards. Finally comes free to the point, slung in by Michael Savan. All the way around it goes. Played hard off the glass by Dostert. Held in by Kraft, though, for the Mountaineers. Rakowski plays off and around for Cody. Taking a weird bounce. It's out of his reach. He'll flick it off the boards. Hustling to catch up with it. Kraft first to it, though. Or excuse me, Cram first to it for the Mountaineers. Back into the zone is Kraft. He puts a shot on block by Siegel. Into the corner it goes, rattling all the way around. Clock just under 12 minutes. Guardians look for a breakout here. Mason gets it to the blue line. Jack Nath plays it forward, tying up with Lee, though, and finally dumped in by Mason. Setting up his Neeson here, playing ahead for Kraft. Kraft slings it. Oh, that's off a skate boot of Micah Savan. Stepping up to support Neeson. A little give and go from Lee back to Neeson. Out of the corner here, centering pass. Savan's just a little bit wide of the net, so they'll adjust. Mountaineers still controlling. Off the far circle. Moved below the goal line now by Anderson. Chips off the boards and back for himself. Flicked out of the zone. Cram tries to glove it out of the air. It's off his hand, though. Back to neutral ice we go. Helbing has it. She hustles through neutral ice, weaving into the zone. A couple Guardians back defensively towards the net. Helbing centering and off the side of the net. Now to the point. Berger calls for a pass. He takes a look, fires, and that one off the end boards, looking for a tip or something out front. Towards the net, stick saved by Brandvold, but loose out front is Helbing, and she buries that one for the second Mountaineers goal of the period. It's now Mountaineers 2, Guardians 0. 10:41 still on the clock here in period number 1. All right, folks, we're underway again, and I tell you what, my laptop says, we're in the middle of the broadcast, laptop says install Windows updates. I'm thinking no. What do you think? Let me know in the live stream chat. Install updates, keep them off. Oh, pad save from Brandvold, and he kicks that back out into play. Baker, a dangerous shooter right on the doorstep. Anderson works his way in, tied up by Berger, puck to the corner. Berger has it here, tries to play it around the boards. Coming away with it now, Cole Berger through neutral ice. With speed into the zone, delays, fires, and into the chest protector of Brandvold. Gets in his equipment. He shakes it loose into the glove. And we'll get a face-off coming up now, Guardian zone. 10:04 on the clock, period number 1. And I'm going to say no to Windows updates. Talking about that restart, install, download time, all those things. It's nuts. Face-off is away. Baker wins it to the point. Tipped by McGee, and Cody will come away with that one. Hustling back for the Mountaineers defenders. Now from the slot area, Stotzer has it. He plays it just around the boards. Cody tries to free up a puck. Below the goal line here, Stotzer plays up front into the air, and glove of Baker, I think, kept that from trickling out to the slot. Here's Isaac. Nick Isaac goes skate to stick and floats one on. A blocker saved by Brandvold. Kraft tries to pull a quick shot from the corner, but it's a little bit wide of the net. Below the goal line here, Isaac flicks it up into the air, trying to catch up with it here. Seagull around the board, stolen away by Isaac. Baker out front, but Grube disrupts that and heads the other direction for the Guardians. Into the zone, Jordan Grube tries to get it across for Cody, but it's tipped away by Baker. Here's Baker and Berger, both dangerous shooters. Berger working in, shot on, and stick saved by Brandvold. Puck into the corner. Baker has it here. Played around the boards. Lee now out of the corner, trying to go back for Baker. He does, shot on, and I think it trickled in. It did! Matt Baker, the captain, a third goal of the night for the Mountaineers. And they now lead by 3, 8:57 in period number 1. So there's the captain on the shot. I don't know if he got all of it. It looked like it wobbled its way in. Either way, it trickled through the pads of Brandvold and ended up on the scoreboard. So it's set for a face-off at center ice. It's one away to the Mountaineers' defense. Dostert pressuring, but Cram able to hang with it. His clearing attempt blocked by Jory. Below the goal line now. Mason tries to come away with it. Ties up with Cortez, and a shot gloved away by Offit. Face-off coming up here now, Mountaineers zone. The official said it'll be Dostert and Jory on the draw. Face-off is away. Dostert pokes it towards the net, swatted away by Cram. Swanson bounces it off the end boards, back for Cortez. Cortez tries to get it low, pressured by Cram, stepping in to support Jory. Dostert works it low, still tangled up with Jory. Out of the corner here, Dostert free now. So cross ice pass, and Swanson, his stick tied up on the back door. Bad Swanson out of the corner now, works it towards the net. Clearing attempt by the Mountaineers off a skate of Kraft, but they hang with it, exit the zone, and head into offensive territory, only to be turned away at the blue line. Here's Mason now, as the Guardians head back the other direction. Mason and Swanson both after a puck off the near boards. Mason has it, moves ahead for Jory. Into the zone, Jory from the slot Puts a hard shot on. It's just wide of the net, though. Outlet pass, looking for Swanson, but that just misses his tape and goes the length. Official with the whistle, and that'll be an icing call. So face off back to the Guardians zone. 7:33, just about midway through period number 1. There's Jory winning the face-off to the point. Neeson has it, plays around for Helbing. Helbing tries to center, but it's sticked away by Cortez back to neutralize. Cram pressured, plays it off the boards. Guardians control here. Dostard working his way into the zone. Dostard spinning away from pressure, tries to center, but can't quite get a ball on that pass, and it's played back the other way by the Mountaineers. Now Brakowski plays off the boards, back for Dostard. Alex Dostard into the zone, weaving around a defender working towards the net. Tries to put one through the crease, and it bounces off the round part of the boards and back out to neutralize. Played right back up for the Guardians. Swatted away at center by Jeff Cram. Nice defensive play there by the Mountaineers. Back in the Guardian zone, Brakowski sets up. Plays off the boards and around for Anderson. He's got some time. We'll take a look. He'll move it up for Grube. Jordan Grube works ahead. Jack Nath with him. Grube from the slot. Dangerous shooter, but a blocker save from off it keeps that out of the net. Jack Nath tries to play it low. It's stolen away by the Mountaineers, though. Up to the slot. Anderson a shot. Gloved away. Rebound loose. Oh, and Jack Nath on the doorstep almost had the rebound. Played off the glass by Berger and out to neutralize. Brakowski has it. Tangling up with Helbing and poked back into the Mountaineers zone. It'll rattle all the way around. McGee has to get to it. Broken up by Grube, though. Grube has, Stotzer with him driving the net. His shot just wide, though. Good opportunity there for the Guardians as the clock just under 6 minutes now. You get an icing call the other way. The speedy Micah Savant almost beating that one out, but icing is the call. So faceoff comes all the way back down to the Mountaineers zone. Anderson and Savant on the draw. Anderson wins it. Grube steps into support from the wing off the glass. Back for Anderson. Grube calling for one out of the slot, but it's blocked away by Berger, and the Mountaineers head back the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Berger into the zone. Berger weaving towards the net. Puts a shot on high. Oh, and it's off the post and out. Berger out of the corner, pressured by 2 Mountaineers. Brakowski tries to free up a puck. It bounces off a shin pad of Siegel. He finally gets it to the point. Keeping it in, Savant, he'll get one to the net quickly, but it's blocked by Anderson. Held in by Berger. He puts one off to the back doorstep looking for Isaac, but they can't quite make the tip work. Nice job there holding the line by McGee. Helping a shot and bouncing up into the air. Brandvold with the save. It rolls to the corner. Tipped off the boards to the point, but not out. Berger, another shot, patted away by Brandvold. Into the corner again. Brakowski tries to free it up. Pressured by Isaac. Brakowski plays around the boards. McGee activating from the point. It's chipped out by Grube and not enough on it for icing, so the Guardians able to change, looks like their full forward line and defensive line. 5 new skaters for the Guardians. Gorman moves it out, intercepted by Kraft. Hayden Kraft in, puts a shot on, blocked out front by Mason. Swanson tries to get it rink wide. Austin Cody stepping up to the loose puck, and the Guardians now in the offensive zone. Cody has it, sends it back for Dostard. Dostard back for Cody. Under 4.5 in period number 1. Below the goal line now. Cody frees up a puck. He's got a little bit of space. Tries to spin against pressure. Kraft able to free up a puck and move it back out to center ice. Hustling back after it is Mason. He'll play it off the boards. Swanson gets a little piece of it, holding it at the center red line. Just into the offensive zone. Dostard tries to knock it deeper, but Baker holds the line. Tipped back the other way. Jordan Lee has it. 1 defender to beat. Jordan Lee in, puts a shot on, saved by Brandvold. Rebound bounces loose behind the net. Cram with it here, pressured by Swanson to the point. Baker puts a shot loose out front. Oh, and a backhanded opportunity from Lee is saved by Brandvold. What a play there by the Guardians goaltender. Swanson a shot, it's knocked away by Neeson. Kraft has it off the far boards, and Hayden Kraft with some space. He'll take a look. weaving through neutral ice. Now into the offensive zone. Kraft a shot a little wide of the net. It careens off the end boards all the way around, and this one rolls past the point as it hops over the stick of Cram. G to D pass. Neeson has it here, played up the boards. Baker now off the far wing, pressured by Dostert. Dostert forcing a loose puck, tying up with Lee, and that puck rolls free to the near boards where Jack Nath collects it. Nath back for Mason. Ahead, Dostert tips over 3 Guardian sticks. Stotzer forcing a free puck. Brendan Stotzer now from the slot putting one on, but it's blocked out front by the Mountaineers defense. Nice play there, Neeson. Out of the corner now, freed up by Nath, and that one off a skate and kicking into the corner. Stotzer keeps the puck down low to at least hold it in the zone. Cram to the point, held in by Siegel. Now tipped back the other way for Kraft. One defender to beat. Here's Hayden Kraft into the offensive zone. Kraft a shot, and he scores just low glove side, and Hayden Kraft finds the back of the net on that one, and the Mountaineers firing early in this one. That's the 4th goal for them. It's Mountaineers now 4, Guardians 0, 2:27 left in period number 1. Yeah, looks like it'll be Anderson and Jory on the draw. The official pausing to tell the Guardians that they are allowed to skate with 5 skaters unless there's a penalty. So Guardians opt to take full advantage of, having all their players on the ice. Puck tipped into the Guardians zone. Now into the Mountaineers zone. Grube and his centering pass right through the crease. Flicked high out of the air by Berger. Looking for Isaac, and he finds Isaac on the top of his head. I don't know that Berger could do that again if he tried, but rink wide for Cody now. Austin Cody into the zone, tries to work towards the net on a backhander, but he's forced wide by Berger. Cody works it down low for Grube. Grube towards the net, and it's sticked away by Offit off the side of the net. Berger frees it up. Cody working through pressure, but it's taken away by Jory. Jory now through neutral ice into the offensive zone. Oh, and just a touch early on the far wing. The Mountaineers have to regroup here with a face-off now at neutral ice. 1:36 left to go here, period number 1. Face-off is away. Back to Helbing it comes. Puts a shot on, but a little wide of the net. It rolls around the boards. McGee getting to it from the point, but it's poked out by Jack Nath. Now Dostert into the zone. Dostert a shot. Oh, and blocked out front by Berger. Into the corner now. Headed towards the blue line. Helbing will get to it. She'll play it ahead for Jory. Off a skate boot, though, and Anderson slings it ahead. He finds Dostert on a stretch pass, working against Berger. Dostert a shot. Oh, but wide of the net. Dostert recovers the puck. Swanson driving the net. Dostert out of the corner now. Gets it towards the net. It's off a skate boot and recovered by Berger. Less than a minute to go now, period number 1. Berger over the offensive line with a shot from far out. It bounces off the end boards, out of the corner, played all the way around. No one there to collect it. It's going to roll through neutral ice. It's going to roll. It's going to keep rolling. Back for McGee now. McGee for Helbing. 30 seconds now, period number 1. Berger into the zone. Now for Jory. Jory out of the corner, swept off his stick by Gorman. Dostert plays off the boards. Berger keeps it in the zone, though, all the way around. 20 seconds left as Jory controls below the red line. Jory gets it for Kraft, but tied up by Dostert. Out to the far wall. Players battle for it. It comes free to McGee. McGee with some time, with some space, puts a shot on. Oh, and it's off the post. 8 seconds to go. Berger now out of the corner. Shot out front, sticked away by Brandvold into the far corner. 2 seconds here. That one's going to roll all the way to the blue line and take us all the way down to the buzzer. So far in this one, it's all Mountaineers. Mountaineers 4, Guardians 0. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got period number 2 coming up after this. It's FMA Hockey. right, folks, it's period number 2 now. Mountaineers 4, Guardians 0. Both teams getting set. Talking some strategy. There's a lot of strategizing here on the Guardians bench. You can see it from our vantage point here in the booth. They're having some conversations about, like, where do you want to put all the X's? Where do you want to put all the O's? How many X's? If you get 3 X's in a row, I think you can do the line, and then I think you win the game. But my understanding is, of course, limited. Into the Mountaineers zone we go. Guardians pressuring early. Grube out of the corner, centering Doster. Oh, and he's tied up out front with Savan. He'll work it all the way around for Stotzer. Stotzer putting it low. Anderson calling for it below the net. He's got it here. Tries to center off a skate, and it bounces free. Neeson gets it ahead for Helbing, but it just hops over her stick. Guardians control out of their own end. They look to set up again. Swanson has it, back for Cody. Stolen away, though, by Helbing. Into the offensive zone. She has already 1 goal tonight. Turned over the other direction for Cody. And Austin Cody through neutral ice. In the offensive zone, Cody a shot. Oh, and just off the back door is Grube. Wraparound attempt, but it bounces free after a pad save from off it. Grube takes a look. He's pressured by Neeson. Neeson pokes it to the point. Held in by the Guardians. Grube has it out of the slot. Grube, a look. Oh, his shot, it trickles loose. Rebound free out of the slot. Collecting it, Nick Isaac now, and the Mountaineers move back to neutral ice. Good opportunities so far early in period number 2 for the Guardians. Off the back door, out with an aggressive poke check is Brandvold, and that maybe saved the goal. There's a lot of time loose on the back doorstep, but his defensive pairing stepping in to sweep that away. Into the offensive zone, Nath drops for Swanson. Swanson fires, save to the corner. Jack Nath controls here, thinks about moving it to the net, goes to the point instead, but it trickles out. Brakowski has it, flicks it back for Mason, and Mason takes a look here. He'll fire that one around the boards. It's a dump and chase. Jack Nath working after Neeson for it, the Mountaineers. Both players tangling up here. Rink wide pass all the way to the point. Mason lots of time, takes a look, moves it around towards the net, bouncing off the boards and headed back the other way we go. Nick Isaac tries to clear. Oh, it comes off his stick though, turned over for Grube. Grube working through one defender. It's a 3-on-1. Grube in on a backhand. Grube, he scores! Grube with the first goal for the Guardians. And that one's going to come at 12:35 here in period number 2. What a goal from Jordan Grube. That one is, boy, that was a 3-on-1 deep in the Mountaineers zone. And the Guardians take advantage of that one. It's now Mountaineers 4, Guardians 1. Berger has it. Weaving into the zone, turned over. Here's Lee now. Lee with the backhander towards the net. Save Brandvold. He'll get a glove on that for a whistle. Face off coming up out of the Guardian zone. 12:17 still on the clock here. Period number 2. That one played all the way around the boards. That one's going to go for a long time, maybe even 2 laps. No, just 1. So icing is the call. That'll bring the faceoff back to the Guardian zone, and it'll be brought to you by Urban Toad Media. From business cards to billboards, headshots, commercial, and product photography, Urban Toad Media produces the quality marketing materials that reflect the high standards of your business. Make a statement with professional graphic design and photography from Urban Toad Media. Visit urbantoadmedia.com. A shot from Berger from the point trickles through, and the official there to see it. It had just enough energy and momentum to trickle its way in after the initial pad save from Brandvold. That's going to be another Mountaineers goal. That's going to restore their 4-goal lead, and it's going to come at 12 minutes on the nose. Lee into the zone, gives way for Baker. Lee chips one towards the net, sprawling for it. Brandvold Jack Nath recovers, turned over, Baker, right from the slot. What puck luck. That one ends up right on the tape of Matt Baker, and he wastes no time at all burying that one top shelf. Baker, the captain, and if my math is correct, I think that's 2 Matt Baker goals on the evening. That one's going to come at 11:46, only 4 seconds after the other goal. So, no, wait a minute, hang on. Check my math. 14 seconds? 14 seconds. I'm getting head nods from the booth. Played out by the Guardians. Grube tangling up with the official, tip towards the net. Kraft has it along the corner, tries to put a shot on, but he's tied up, and that causes it to go off the end boards. Racing out of the zone, a stretch pass for Grube. Grube into the offensive zone, weaving through a defender. Oh, he puts one on, it's off the crossbar. What a move from Grube. Still maintaining possession, working towards the net, spinning, cycling off the side of the net here. Guardians try to free it up. They finally work it towards the front of the net. Baker tries to clear, held in by Mason. Right out front is Grube. Blocker saved by Offit, back for Grube. Oh, and he launches that one over the net and off the boards. To the point, Baker tries to clear the zone. He's able to at least get it over the blue line and take away some of the pressure. Flicked back the other direction. Berger drops to a knee to hold that puck. He'll dump it over the center red line and all the way down. Aiden Kraft hustling after it. 10.5 still to play here in the period. All the way wide for Lee. Jordan Lee tries to get it to the slot for Kraft, but it's taken away by Anderson, who plays it out of the zone back to neutral ice. Cram, a rink-wide pass for Lee. Lee trying to split the defenders, but Dostert able to swipe it off his stick back to neutral ice. Dostert recovers the loose puck into the zone. He'll put a shot on through a screen, and Offit's going to squeeze that one against the chest protectors for a face-off. So a draw coming up out of the Mountaineers zone. 10:08 still to play here, period number 2. Mountaineers 6, Guardians 1. Played towards the net. It's blocked by a stick, wobbling away. Jory able to come away with it. Off the boards for Helbing. A little give and go. Jory has to hustle after it, but Dostert's going to be first to it. Back into the offensive zone. Dostert floating one on. It's blocked by the Mountaineers defense. Into the end boards. Coming away with it is Nate, but taking off his stick. Now Isaac has it. Nick Isaac through neutral ice. Helbing with him. Isaac into the zone. Floats one towards the net. Brandvold has it, and he'll keep the glove on it for a whistle. Give his team a little breather, change some players if necessary, and get a face-off out of the Guardian zone. 9:28 still to play here, period number 2 from Shields Arena. Guardians do opt to change a couple forwards. They bring Grube and Anderson onto the ice. Jory will be on the draw for the Mountaineers. Face-off is away. Anderson wins it to the corner. Grube has it. Stretch pass for Swanson. He hustles after it. He's working against Neeson. Swanson in, tangled up out front. Oh, and Neeson's going to get to it first. Played down low, swept off his stick by Grube. Towards the slot. Guardians can't keep it there. Jory now out of the corner for the Mountaineers. Jory spinning through a stick check, working it through neutral ice. Taken away by Grube. Back the other way now for the Mountaineers. Into the offensive zone for the Mountaineers. Out to play it. Brandvold, he'll set it up. Oh, but it's taken away by Jory off the back doorstep. Isaac had a chance there, but Brandvold able to get back into the crease and scoop that one up with the big old goaltender mitt. So face-off coming up now. Guardians zone. 8:47 still to play, period number 2. Grube pokes it ahead for Stotzer. Brendan Stotzer hustling in. Grube on the back door all alone. Cody. Cody with a shot. He scores. Austin Cody on the one-timer, and the Guardians tally a second goal in this one. It's now Mountaineers 6, Guardians 2. Austin Cody with that one on a nice pass from Stotzer. Well, the official is set. Anderson and Savant on the draw. Anderson, ooh, moving a little early. He wins the faceoff to the point. Siegel plays it ahead for Stotzer. Stotzer tries to go back for Grube, but it's stolen away by Berger. To the blue line, tipped out by the Mountaineers, ahead for Savant. With speed, Micah Savant, boy, is he a fast skater. Tries to work towards the net, but a poke check from Brandvold is going to disrupt that. Off the boards, Kraft, tied up by Stotzer. Tipped back out to neutral ice. McGee has that. Oh, and he plays that out rink wide. Micah Savant. Back for Jordan Lee. Jordan Lee towards the net, all the way through all the traffic to the near corner. Kraft here. McGee now goes rink wide. Tipped away by Bartkowski to the point. Berger tries to get it for a tip or something out front, but nobody can get a stick on it. Kraft down low for Savant. Savant back to Kraft. Oh, wide open net. Oh, but Kraft couldn't quite pull the trigger on that one. That was a nice little give and go play for the Mountaineers. Looked like they had Brandvold fooled, but the pass just rolled off the stick of Kraft. Into the offensive zone. Grube now. Grube on a backhander. Oh, and it's pushed wide of the net. Nice play by Offit to keep that one out of the goal. Back for Grube. Grube with a look. Shot. Save Brand. Offit. Oh, loose off the back doorstep. Pulled towards the net. Berger sprawling to block that one. Puck still loose, collected by Dostert. He tries to get it out front. Taken away by the Mountaineers. Into the corner, though. Grube has it. Working towards the net, trying to get it through Savant, but Savant down to a knee to disrupt that. Both players collapse in a heap in the corner. Everyone up quickly, though. Savant going off for a change. Into the offensive zone now. Shot from Kraft, high over the net and off the glass. Cram holds the zone. He works that puck down low. Bartkowski has it, played up the boards. Grube able to tip it down low, but stolen away by Kraft. Kraft tries to find Cram at the point. Oh, here's Dostert with speed. He's racing against Offit. Dostert comes away with it. Oh, and he finishes. What a hustle play by Alex Dostert on that one. Just barely beating out the Mountaineers goaltender. Offit able to hang with it and poke that into the empty net. That's a goal for Dostert. And congratulations to him and his wife on the new baby. So hopefully they're getting lots of sleep. Everyone recovering well after all that whole baby delivery stuff. Dostert delivering a goal here in period number 2. And that one's going to make it now. It's going to cut the Mountaineers lead down to 3. It's now Mountaineers 6, Guardians 3. That goal is coming at 6:24, period number 2. Dostert out of the corner puts one on. Sticked away by Offit. Below the goal line, the Mountaineers scramble for it. They come away with it. Neeson has it. Played rink wide for Helbing into the offensive zone. Helbing in, working against Mason towards the net. Oh, and Brandvold with the glove gets a face-off here. So the draw going to come out of the Guardians zone now. 6:03 still to play, period number 2. Face-off is away. Both teams back and forth here to the point. Held in nicely by Neeson. Moves it down low for Helbing. Helbing tries the center, but a sprawling Mason able to block that. Right out front, Baker. Oh, and he just misses the net. He stares up at the lights. He thought he had one there. Racing back the other way. Anderson in. Swept off his stick by Cram. Cram able to poke it away one more time. Hanging with it, though, Anderson. Supporting is Baker. And Baker comes away with a loose puck. Isaac now through neutral ice, watched by Cody. Isaac will dump it down low. Mason able to get to it. He'll play it around the boards. Cody has it, working through one defender. Played off the boards ahead for Swanson. Swept away, though, by Baker, and the Mountaineers control out of their own end. 5:11 still to go, period number 2. Baker with some time. He'll set up here. He takes a look. He surveys, drawing the Guardians in close. Turned over at the blue line for a moment, but back the other way. Both teams battling for it at the center red line. It squirts free. Swept around the net by Offit for Baker. Now with speed, the Mountaineers captain Into the offensive zone, puts one off a skate boot of Austin Cody. Down low, Isaac has it, tries to work it towards the net. He's swarmed by Guardians, though. He forces it free towards the net. Toe save from Brandvold. He'll get a glove on that one, so face-off coming up now. Guardians zone, 4.5 left to go, period number 2. Both teams set on the draw. Jory and Dostert. Both way below the goal line. Mason played ahead. Now for Cortez. Back for Grube. Excuse me, Dostert. Dostert with a shot sticked away with authority by Offit. Back the other direction now. Mountaineers. Played ahead for Lee. Tips it off the heel of his stick. Hustling after it. Getting it towards the net. And it bounces out of the corner. Dostert back for Lee. Lee trying to get it over for Jory. Lee comes away with it. Tries to get it to Jory again. McGee from the point. A shot on tipped. And a pad save from Brandvold. Boy, a good opportunity there from the Mountaineers. A shot from the point from McGee. I think Brandvold was screened out front. The Mountaineers got a tip on it, but Brandvold able to hang with it for the save. Face-off coming up now for, 3:55 still to go, period number 2. Out of the corner, Guardians swarming the puck there. Jory poking it free. Kraft comes away with it from the slot, puts one on. Shoulder saved by Brandvold, sprawling. Oh, and he can't quite get it after sprawling out for that one. Jordan Lee able to get a stick on it and fling that one into the back of the net. That'll be a Mountaineers goal. That's going to restore their 4-goal lead, and that one's going to come at 3:41 in period number 2. Face-off coming up now at center ice. Grube with an opportunity, off to get it off it. He sprawls it, knocked off the stick of Anderson into the corner. Berger flings it, Berger tried to fling it off the glass, but it went over the glass, so that's going to force the officials to get a fresh puck out of the cooler and a face-off out of the Mountaineers zone. Of course, in the NHL, that's a penalty, but it's not a penalty here because the rule book is much more similar to a high school rule book here in the Fargo-Moorhead Adult Hockey League. Oh, here's Kraft on a breakaway, out to challenge Brandvold. Kraft in on a backhander. Oh, and he pushes it just wide. Kraft recovers, tries to work it towards the net. Siegel able to disrupt that one. Kraft still with the puck, getting it out front, back for Lee. Lee a shot. Oh, that one's just wide of the net. Lee looking for another goal after having just scored. Siegel here, sensing pressure, sends it around the glass. Grube now out of the corner, stolen away by Lee. Guardians swarm him. It's 3 Guardians against 1 Jordan Lee. Guardians able to come away with it. Grube now from behind his own net, knocked off his stick, poked away by Bratkowski. Jory from the point moves it down low for Berger. Berger tries the center, but it's blocked by Bratkowski. Out of the corner now. Bratkowski working against Berger. Now Jory, back for Berger. Jory, centering pass. Lee able to get a stick on it. Oh, it floats towards the net, swatted away by Siegel. To the point, held in. Oh no, Grube steals it. Here's Jordan Grube on a breakaway. Grube taking a look into the zone. Oh, and he floats it just wide of the net. Grube with an opportunity on the breakaway. Loose puck comes away to Berger. Down to 2 minutes now, period number 2. Slung all the way down, and that'll be an icing call. So that'll take the face-off all the way back down to the Mountaineers zone. 2:01. That's all we got left here in period number 2. Jory and Dostert on the draw. One away to the wing, but neither team controlling it cleanly. Finally back to the point. Mason with a look, firing. Oh, and a glove save. Snared down by Offit. So face-off coming up now to his left. Mountaineers opt to change 4 out of 5, it looks like. We'll get some fresh skaters on the ice, maybe for one last shift. here in period number 2. That one's away. Another shot really off the draw. Blocked out front. It careens away. Puck loose in the slot area. Tipped away by Neeson. Ahead for Helbing. Into the zone. Savant on the back door. Oh, and knocked off the stick by Mason. Almost a one-time opportunity developing there for the Mountaineers, but the Guardians defend it well. Here's Gorman. He'll play one hard off the far boards. That allows Dostert to get to it. Dostert trying to work off a backhander. Spinning, firing, and Dostert into the back of the net a second time in this period. It's going to be a late period goal here for the Guardians, and it's going to cut that Mountaineers lead back down to 3. That one's going to come at 1:20 here in period number 2. Second goal of the night for Dostert. Faceoff is away. Stotzer has it here. Working in. Swanson on the back door. Gloves it out of the air. Oh, can't quite handle it cleanly, though. Tipped away by Savan. Frees it up. Levers it out of the Mountaineers zone. Off for Isaac now. Down to under a minute. Isaac has it. Plays toward the net. Brandvold thinks about playing it. Oh, it is knocked loose. I think Gorman maybe knocked that out of the glove of Brandvold. Mountaineers can't hold the zone, and that one rattles around. Hustling after it is Stotzer. He'll win the foot race. Played off the backside of the net. 40 seconds left. Puck in the Mountaineers zone. Mason comes away with it. He'll play it off the glass and around. Swanson tries to get to it, but Cram pokes it to the point. Cody recovers it there. Puts one through the crease. No one there to get a tip or any kind of rebound. It rolls back to the Guardian zone now. 23 seconds left. Move back the other direction. All the way down off the end boards. Cram first to it. 15 seconds. Neeson slings it around. Stolen away by Mason. Mason has it. 10 seconds. Mountaineers tip it off the boards. Stotzer spinning away from pressure. 4 seconds. Stotzer towards the net. Swanson on the back door. Gets a stick on it. Oh, but Savan's able to get it out of harm's way. And that's going to end period number 2. What a period. It's going to finish period 2 with Mountaineers 7, Guardians 4. But we got a whole 15 minutes of hockey coming up after this. Period number 3 in just a moment. It's FMA Hockey. All right, folks, here it is. This is it. This is period number 3. It's Mountaineers versus Guardians. So far on this one, Mountaineers 7, Guardians 4, but 15 minutes of hockey left here, period number 3. Puck tipped into the Mountaineers zone. Jory spinning away from Jack Nath. He'll play it off the far wing for Kraft. Kraft takes a look. He'll find Savan off the far wing. Savan a shot, blocker save. by Brandvold. It bounces up into the air, collected by Austin Cody. Goes ahead for Swanson. Oh, and Swanson kicks it into the zone. Stolen away by Jory. Jory ahead for Savon, and the Mountaineers back through neutral ice. It's a 3-on-2. Here's Jordan Lee. Kraft trailing. Lee a shot into the shoulder and glove of Brandvold. He'll hang on to that one for a whistle, and face-off coming up here. Hey, check it out, folks. If you're interested in promoting your business or event to our live stream audience, well, we'd love to work with you on air. Just email us at advertising@fmahockey.com for more details. That's advertising@fmahockey.com. Puck loose out front. Guardians able to sweep it away. Anderson tries to play it ahead for Grube, but Baker able to get to it. Kicks it free out of the far wall area. Held in at the line. No, stolen away by Anderson. Anderson racing into the offensive zone. Grube with him. Grube a shot. Oh! It almost trickles in off the far post. Anderson almost got to it. They did, says the official. I don't know about that one. I don't know if it crossed the line. The official's a lot closer than me, and I got a horrible prescription. So we'll trust him on this one. That one's going to be a Guardians goal. I'm not sure if it's going to get credited to Grube or Anderson. But in any case, it's going to reduce the Mountaineers' lead to only 2. It's now Mountaineers 7, Guardians 5. And they do credit Grube on the goal, so it looks like it must have trickled in and back out. Of course, our view, the angle that we've got here, we wouldn't have seen that on the backside of the goaltender Justin Offit. At any rate, we're back to live play again. 13:30 still to go. Period number 3 in what's only a 2-goal game. Mountaineers head back the other direction, led by Jory. Jory winds. Oh, he tries to toe drag, but stood up by Brakowski. And the Guardians try and free up the puck off the near boards out of the corner. 3 Guardians swarming all over Jory. Helding. No one can free it up cleanly. Jory steps in to support. Still no one can free it up clearly. The ref encouraging everyone to fish the puck out and make something happen. Finally, it's poked away by Isaac, slung through the crease off the far boards, and Swanson collects it there. As Swanson tries to get it out, Baker takes it away. Tipped back and forth. Dostert forces it free. Swanson now for Dostert. Dostert racing in, and a shot from Dostert, but swallowed up by Offit. So face-off coming up out of the Mountaineers zone. 12:41 still to go, period at number 3. Swanson winds and fires, blocked out front. Graham has it, he'll play it to the boards. Dostert working to keep it in. Stepping in to support Baker, he'll free up a puck. Played ahead for Helbing. Right at the center dot, moves it back for Baker, but it's stolen by Jack Nath. Jack Nath now trying to work into the zone. Swanson with him, spinning through a couple sticks. The puck rolls free out of the corner. Shot on from a narrow angle from, I think, below the red line. Caught the stick of Offit careening a little bit towards the net, but he stops that one for a whistle. So face-off coming up to his left. That one's away. Both centermen staying up. Jack Nath works it free. Shot on, but Offit sees it all the way. Chest save there, and we'll do it again from the near face-off dot. 12:11 still in the clock, period 3. That one's a 1 to the corner for Neeson. Spins below the net, has Kraft on the near wing, plays it ahead. Kraft now into his skates, but he pokes it free for Berger. Berger into the offensive zone. Lee on the far wing. Knocked away, though, by Dostert and played all the way around the boards. Nice job by the Guardians captain on the back check. Cram from the corner, shovels it down low. Trying to center is Berger. He's disrupted by Gorman. Finally works it free. It's loose in the slot. Neeson a shot. Oh, and off a defender. He careens to the corner. Kraft takes a look here. Played rink wide. Comes away to Berger. Berger surveys now. Weaving through a couple sticks, protecting the puck. Berger plays the point where Cram is free. Cram towards the net. Blocked by Jack Nath. and he'll fling it the other direction and allow his line mates to go off for a change. Fresh skaters coming on for the Guardians as the Mountaineers regroup. Berger back into the offensive zone. Cole Berger a shot on off a glove of Brandvold, played around the boards to the point. Held in by Cram. Kraft supporting. It tips to the blue line though, and Mason forces it free. Mason knocking it loose, rink wide for Grube, and his shot saved by Offit out of the corner. Cram takes a look, pressured, he'll spin it around the boards. Berger tries to get it out. It can't quite fire the pass cleanly, and it's disrupted by Stotzer to hold it into the zone. Out of the corner, Anderson trying to center, but it bounced off something, I think the side of the net. Back to the blue line and out where Grube regroups for the purple team. 10:30 now, period number 3. Outlet pass for Grube, and the Guardians back into the offensive zone. For Mason in the slot, taken away by Cody now. There's Austin Cody. From behind the net, he's looking for an outlet pass somewhere. Oh, the defender from the point moving up, and Kraft steals one on a 2-on-1. Kraft in, puts a shot on, pad save Brandvold off the backdoor lead, but that's off the side of the net. Cody ahead for Stotzer, now for Grube. At center ice, Grube drops for Cody. Into the offensive zone go the Guardians. Out of the corner, Austin Cody takes a look, spinning away from pressure. Tries to center, but it's swatted away by Berger, who hustles through neutral ice. Cole Berger into the offensive zone, pulling it to a backhand shot. Pillow save by Brandvold, but there is Nick Isaac on the back door for the rebound, and Nick Isaac scores an 8th Mountaineers goal. That's going to give them a little bit of breathing room now here in period number 3. It's now Mountaineers 8, Guardians 5, and that goal is going to come at 9:39 here in period 3. McGee has it. He'll play it ahead for Isaac. Rakowski off the glass. Swanson back for Dostert. Dostert in, tries to sling it across for Grube. Oh, and it's just disrupted by Jory. Mountaineers back on the attack. Jory into the zone, drops back for Saban. Saban with a look, fires a shot, but that one's off a stick and bounces way up into the netting. Way up there. Way high netting. And the official gives us a whistle. So face-off coming up to the right of Austin Brandvold, the Guardians netminder. We got 9:11 left on the clock here, period 3. Grube has it, outlet pass, finds Dostert. Dial spin away from pressure, a stick lift from Helbing frees up a puck though, and the Mountaineers head back the other way. Helbing in, one defender back, trying to weave through Bratkowski, but a nice defensive play there from the Guardians. Forces that the other direction. Dostert racing, chased down from behind by Helbing. What a defensive play there by the Mountaineers. Swanson now for Dostert in the slot, stolen away by Jory and headed back the other direction. Jory in, delays, drops for Isaac. Oh, and it just bounces off the heel of his stick. Mountaineers control. They cycle, move to the point for Kraft. His shot, pillow saved by Brandvold. Out of the corner now, Bratkowski off for Stotzer. Guardians look to get set up on the breakout. Saban pressuring, that'll force a pass up and ahead. Off the far boards, angled back for the Mountaineers. Mountaineers control back into the offensive zone. Isaac has it, he'll put one on. Off a glove of Brandvold, it lays free. Swanson has it now, he'll flick it up off the boards and out of the zone, forcing the Mountaineers to regroup. Under 8 minutes now, period number 3. Brandvold out to tee it up. Mason stepping in to scoop up the puck. He'll play it over the line. Stolen away though by Savan for the Mountaineers. He's pressured by Anderson. Some weaving causes some legs to tangle up and the play heads back the other way. Kraft has it. Neeson offside, so the Mountaineers will have to tag up. Kraft tries to dump the puck in, but he, I think, instead caught the official with it Bounces free. Mountaineers do recover. Right up front, Isaac, he's got a shot. Brandvold has it. It's under his body. I can see it. And that'll get the whistle. Face-off coming up. Whoa, Brandvold making that snow angel there. Isaac making a bid for a second goal, but Brandvold just able to keep it out of the net. Face-off coming up here. It looks like it'll be Anderson for the Guardians, Baker for the Mountaineers. 7:17 still to go, period 3. Nope, Dostard steps in for the Guardians. Face-off one to the near wing. Kraft grabs up a puck there. He's again swarmed by 3 different Guardians. Rink-wide pass finds Anderson. He tries to delay, gets it across for Dostard. Dostard a shot, but I think the stick of Neeson deflected that off the end boards. Baker now spins away from pressure. Cram shovels it on a backhander towards the blue line. Finally poked out by Lee and ahead for Kraft. Kraft into the zone, making a neat little move there. Kraft on a narrow angle. Easy save there for Brandvold. To the point, Baker tries to pull it back and away from Dostard, but Dostard's able to force it out back to neutral ice. 6.5 still to go, period 3. Swanson has it here, tries to get into the zone. It's off a stick, and that one's up into the stands. Nice catch there by the fan off camera. Holy cow, what a grab there. You don't see that every day, folks. There's all kinds of athleticism from Shields Arena here tonight. Face-off is away. It's back in the Mountaineers zone right out front. Oh, and everyone tied up there in the slot area. Lee able to get it out of the zone for Helbing, and the Mountaineers back on the attack. Helbing tries to center for Lee, but it's disrupted by Mason. Another centering attempt. Here's Baker. Baker with a look. He shoots. He scores. Hat trick for Matt Baker, and you can hear the Matt Baker fan section going wild. That's 3 for him tonight. That one's going to come at 6:01, and that's going to restore the 4-goal Mountaineers lead. Boy, the Matt Baker fan section just excited about that one, as they should be. Here we go. Face-off coming up at center ice. Austin Cody moves it ahead. Tipped by Grube into the offensive zone for the Guardians. Graham gets to it. He'll sling it around the boards. Keeping it in, though, Cody. Grube back for Cody. Oh, it's disrupted by Baker. Swatted away by Helbing. She'll hustle after it. Out to get it. Brandvold, turned over the other way. Baker now with a look. Brandvold retreating. Helbing there. Moving it back for Baker. Oh, and it's just past his tape. Baker controlling. Cody takes it away in the corner, stepping in to support Helbing. She frees up a puck back for Baker, but the stick from Cody is able to disrupt that one. Now dumped back in. The Mountaineers will opt to change up and get a fresh line out on the ice. Gorman plays it off for Stotzer, and the Guardians look to head back the other way. Clock down to 5 minutes now, period number 3. Folks back the other way, all the way down, and this should be an icing call. There's the whistle from the official, and face-off coming up now in Guardians territory. And this icing call brought to you by Urban Toad Media. From business cards to billboards, headshots, commercial, and product photography, Urban Toad Media produces the quality marketing materials that reflect the high standards of your business. Make a statement with professional graphic design and photography from Urban Toad Media. Visit urbantoadmedia.com. Jory has it here. He's pressured by Stotzer. Jory into the offensive zone, working around a couple different Guardians. The Guardians have had pretty good pressure, I think. They seem to at least get 1 or 2 extra people, defenders, when the Mountaineers have someone on the puck. But haven't quite been able to find the same success on the scoreboard tonight. At any rate, face-off coming up to the left of Austin Brandvold. 4:30 now left, period number 3. It'll be Berger and Anderson on the draw. Berger wins it for the Mountaineers off the far boards. Isaac plays it to the point. Oh, and it hops over the stick of McGee. Pressured by Anderson, and the official with his arm up. That'll be a trip. McGee over to apologize profusely to Anderson, and Anderson will go off after that one. No, he'll stay on, but McGee will go off to the penalty box. That'll put the Guardians on the power play. It'll be the man advantage for them for the next minute 30. Penalty coming at 4:17 in the third. Face-off won by the Guardians. Anderson to the point for Butkowski. D to D for Grube. Pressuring is Isaac. Grube has it here. Back for Butkowski. Oh, not quite able to connect cleanly on the pass. She was definitely open on the far side. Played around the net. Berger recovers here, and he'll send that one down. That'll run some time off the penalty for the Mountaineers. Kraft is pressuring. Brandvold slings it ahead. Back to neutral ice. Grube into the offensive zone. Chased down by Kraft. Puck knocked loose. Jory has it. He'll delay a little bit to run some time off and then flick it out of the zone. And offside, says the official. So face-off coming back up to neutral ice. 3:28 still to play here. Period number 3. Guardians on the power play. Face-off is away. The Mountaineers control. No, turned over into the offensive zone goes Dostert off the end boards, out to get it off it. He'll sweep that one away. Jory has it here. He's pressured by Grube. Jory coming away with the puck, taking a look, forcing a pass ahead for Savon. Nice read from Jory. A lot of players would have just sent that puck all the way down for the icing while on the penalty kill, but Jory able to find Savon on a pass. Mountaineers still control. Looking pretty good here on the penalty kill so far. Back to 5-a-side as the penalty expires. Right out for the slot for Swanson. He fires just a cannon of a shot. Sticked away though by Offit. It rolls to the point. Cody with one through the crease. Can't quite get a tip or anything on it. Out of the corner, Grube with a look. Working it towards the net. It's high and up into the air. Mason with a shot. It's off the pad of Jory. Rolling away to the blue line and swept out of the zone by Savon. Back the other way, Helbing now. Dostert able to get to it. He'll fling it all the way around the boards. Lee has it right out front for Helbing. Trying to corral a loose puck. Can't quite get it on the backhand, and that one into the corner now, played all the way around the boards one more time. 2 minutes to go here, period number 2. That one finally tipped out of the zone. Here's Dostert. It's a 2-on-0. Dostert with Anderson. Dostert in. Dostert with a look back for Anderson. Back for Dostert. Oh, and it's just wide of the net. Dostert now working towards the net again. A third attempt. Anderson stepping into support. And Offit hanging with it all the way. What a play by the Mountaineers goaltender to keep that one out. Face-off coming up now in the Mountaineers zone. Guardians realizing they're short a forward. Call for Jack Nath from the bench. Jack Nath takes the ice. Lines up at the dot. Face off one to Jack Nath. Oh, and taken away though by Lee. Back for Jack Nath. Off the far wing, Jack Nath centers. Loose puck scooped up by Kraft. He pokes it out of the zone now for Baker. Offside, says the official, as the puck gets tangled up at the blue line. That allows Stotzer to control. Plays it rink wide, and that'll be an icing call. That'll bring the face-off all the way down to Austin Brandvold's end. 1:18 left to play here, period number 3. Baker and Grube on the draw. Baker wins it to the point. Kraft steps in. Oh, there's a play turned back the other way by Jack Nath. Stepping in, Stotzer now. Stotzer racing in. Stotzer on a backhand. Oh, saved by Offit. Stotzer still controls. Puts it off the side of the net, I think, and Offit able to pin it under the goaltender equipment. So face-off coming up now. Mountaineers zone. Well, that shot from the point there was blocked by the Guardians. They were almost able to take it back the other direction, but Offit up to the task on the save. Dostard calling for some alignments. Empty net for the Guardians. Dostard wins it for Groob. Groob puts one towards the net. It's blocked by Lee. Offit has it out of the glove. Rattling below the net. Trying to center is Stotzer. Pressured by Cram. Cram comes away with the puck. He'll play it off the boards. Held in by Cody. Dostard a shot. Saved by Offit. Loose out front right out of the slot area. Baker frees it up, but Anderson comes away with it. Now Groob. 40 seconds left to go, period number 3. Played low, Cody. McGee tries to get it out of the way. Oh, and Groob finding the back of the net on a backhander right on the doorstep there. Jordan Groob, you can hear it from the bench, folks. Grube scores for the Guardians, and that cuts the lead now to only 3. It's Mountaineers 9, Guardians 6. 32 seconds left to play, period number 3. Net still empty for the Guardians. Here's Dostard chipping it ahead. Not bouncing up into the bench, so we're going to face off coming up. Boy, Guardians fans loyal till the end. Still haven't left the rink to beat the traffic. They're hoping for a few goals here in the end of this one. See if they can't pull it off. Tipped into the zone by Kraft, watched by Groob. Out of the corner, Kraft plays around the boards for Lee. Right out towards the front of the net, swatted away by the Guardians defense. They come back the other way. Outlet pass for Dostard. Here's Dostard in. Dostard working through a stick. Oh, and he almost had it. 5-hole. Great save by Offit. 4 seconds left, and this one rolls all the way down. Swatted into the corner by Kraft, and that's going to do it for your final in game number 1. It's Mountaineers 9, Guardians 6. What a contest we've had so far tonight, and we got a second one coming up for you after this. It'll be the Reavers taking on the Diplomats. Stay tuned for that one, folks. In the meantime, check out all the rest at fmahockey.com. We'll see you in a moment.